Hi guys, what's up? This is Ariana and Zayd who are going to prevent the MOTU He-Man action figures. And we just got a big shipment as you can see. So Ariana, take us off.
So let's just skip right to the point. We have Masters of the Universe. There are lots of action figures, and the first one is Rattler. So when you shake Rattler, I think he's got some beads in his back, so he goes like that, and he has a special stuff. That's why it's called Rattler. He has beads, and you rattle. Yes, exactly. They take the action figure. Okay, now the second one will be Prince Adam. So Prince Adam turns into He-Man with his sword, and don't worry. So he has a velvet coating, and Prince Adam is not yet He-Man. We call him Prince Adam because...
And make sure when you finish, you always show him so I can...
So Prince Adam, he has a velvet kind of coat, very original.
Good. Next.
Okay. So we have Man at Arms without the armor. Very sad. So he was also mentioned in Shia and the Secret of the Sword.
And he's He-Man's right-hand man, right?
Yes.
Good.
Correct. And then here we have Mossman. I know that he's covered in moss.
It's like an AstroTurf material.
Yeah, AstroTurf. It actually feels a bit like fake grass.
And this is something that I used to play with in the 80s. I'm a huge He-Man fan, so 31 years later, I've managed to acquire these. Okay, so Zayd, can you tell me who that is?
This is Montana.
Very good.
He has eye that can
Stun people,
he
exactly.
stuns them, and he was playing in Shira's Secret of the Sword. Okay, so the next one we have Skeglow. So Skeglow, you have to put him in the light for a few seconds, for a few minutes, then he would glow after a while when you put him in the dark. Brand new. So the next one is He-Man, and this is when Prince Adam transforms into He-Man, and he has his sword in his back. And this is Man at Arms. He's the same person as that guy, and he can move, and he has his armor.
Yep.
And
so a close-up of him, Zayd? Close-up of Man at Armor.
Okay.
Great. And what about Skeglow? We never had a good look at Skeglow.
Oh, Skeglow. Skeglow is plastic. Oh.
And he's glow in the dark, right?
Yes.
And this is his weapon, so put his weapon next to him, yeah?
Skeglow has...
It's okay, we can line that, we'll put the thing later.
So we have Grizzlo.
Oh.
I don't know much about Grizzlo, but he has a very furry body and still in good condition.
He's one of the Hordemen of Hordak.
And as you can see, none of them are stuck, or the hairs are just very
still
nice.
In good condition.
It's in very good condition, actually.
Great.
So then we have He-Man, the Battle Armor.
He-Man, yes.
Battle Armor He-Man. So he has a Noma logo. Then when you turn, he has a scar on his logo. And you turn one more time, he has 2 scars on his logo.
Wow.
Very special.
And the year manufactured is 1981, I believe, right?
Yes. In perfect condition.
And see the behind? It's a bit difficult to see. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to see. But anyway, just put him over there, Zayd. Thank you.
This is Orko. He is He-Man's friend, and he can do magic spells.
Very good, Zayd.
And here we have a Horde Trooper. Very nice. And as you leave it, he self-explodes.
Yes, very good, Arina.
Very hard to get.
He was actually the most expensive purchase I spent on it. Was exactly £43, but the rest of them, as you can see, are quite expensive. So, and that one I believe is
Hordak.
Which Hordak? Hurricane Hordak. Yes. Let me see a close-up of Hurricane Hordak. Okay, great.
And also he has a thing at the back, so if you have something here,
He could exactly, it could move. Yes.
So We have Beastman here.
Excellent.
In very good condition. He looks very face and very detailed.
And very nostalgic because of the colors and all that.
Yeah.
And who is that?
He is Springman.
Ram Man.
Oh, Ram.
He's also one of He-Man's friends, and he's a very powerful character.
His legs are springy.
Yep. Okay, good. Next, Sid.
So we have Skeletor. This is the original Skeletor, but without any armor.
Oh, weapons I can see. Okay, let's go to the next one.
So the next one is actually another Skeletor, but with armor. He has
No, this is with the
with the
let's just say with the you wouldn't call it armor, but
like you know what.
with the basically the original skeleton in the cartoons with the sword and everything. Yeah.
He has a sword. He
kind of an
can
armor.
come out, and he has a belt.
Yep.
Straps at the back and very.
And that one I had to buy by itself because it's rare to get and it's quite expensive.
He is Cobra.
No, he's tongue lasher. See?
Tongue.
Yeah, and just show him what he can do with his tongue.
There's a thing behind, so he can just.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very impressive.
He can stretch.
And these toys are but please don't pull the tongue. These toys are quite old, almost 40 years old.
So here we have Ninja. Ninja came with some nunchucks and he is new. As you can see, his nunchucks would go at the back.
Yep, and he's one of the bad guys.
Yep. You can see he has canoe feet. And then
And Zayd, who's that guy?
This. Oh, see it.
Yeah, so you have all the new characters you have to introduce.
So in the meantime, we have Too Bad. So Too Bad is basically two creatures joined together, and both of them can punch individually or just go together.
Kind of like Siamese twins, but Skeletor's kind of evil.
Yeah. This is sea urchin.
This is called Spyco.
Spiky.
He's also one of the evil guys.
So he's spiky, and
Let's
he's a
see.
sea urchin.
Yeah, but Zayd, I need to see. Okay.
He has a fork.
Yep. Okay. Next.
So we have
Clawful.
Clawful,
Very good.
and he has a giant claw.
And very good condition, I can see.
Yes, very detailed still. No scratches.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, we're lining them up, and then soon you'll see all of them in their full glory.
So we have Leech here. Leech is one of my favorites. He can stick to walls, but now it's a bit harder for him.
Yeah, over time, obviously, wear and tear and things like that.
But he's very detailed, as you can see, and he's pretty strong.
Yep, again, one of
one of the
Hodak's. Yep, guy.
So
And that's called.
mechanic.
Yeah, let's see him without. Let's just see how he looks like.
Okay. It's not working. Stuck. What?
Okay, Ariana.
So we have Evelyn.
Hmm.
As you know by her name, she's evil. She's one of Hodak's people.
She's a Hodak sidekick.
She's Hodak's sidekick.
Yep.
Very detailed and in very good condition. This is Rockman. He can turn into a rock.
He's actually called Stone Down.
I don't know his name because I've never seen him, but
Yeah, so let's see him properly when he's not in the shape of a rock.
Let me put him up. Still in very good condition. Because he's a rock, he can stay and then.
Say it slowly, I can't see. Okay, you're moving too fast. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so this is Extendo. Also one of my favorites. He can extend his head. His arms too. Look. You have a full body. And you can also, there we go, extend him from the hip joints. Look, his whole body extends.
Wow, excellent.
And
And he's one of the good guys too.
Yeah, he's a
And this
is a bad guy.
this is Whiplash, one of the old-time famous He-Man toys. Zayd, you move them. You're moving him too much.
He has a lash. He can move, and then when you're playing, can hit you the lash.
Okay, I can't see the face.
He has a face. Very detailed.
Okay.
Nice. So up next we have Many Faces. He comes with a little gun weapon, and he can change into 3 faces. First you have the goblin kind of face, then you have the robot face, and then we have his face.
Wow, nice.
Very good condition and easy to snag.
The original Hodak.
Original. Nice and detailed and he has a
Cape.
cape. And whatever this is called. Again.
That's his logo. Okay.
So, we have the King Cobra.
Cobra
Yeah.
Khan.
Cobra Khan actually. So you fill water in him and you just need to screw on the top and he becomes like a spray bottle. He's very detailed, also one of my favorites, and in very good condition.
And that is called Stinkor.
He can stink when he
Can we see him? Because
This is
okay, continue.
he's a raccoon and
He's not a raccoon. He's called Stinkor.
he's called Stinkor.
Okay, and he's one of the bad guys.
He's a bad guy
Yes.
and very detailed.
Mm.
So we have Trapjaw.
He's basically one of Skeletor's evil foes and one of the most famous, if not most popular, He-Man action figure ever made.
Yes, and very flexible and can open and close his mouth.
Yep.
This is
Triclops.
Cyclops. He can change his eyes. So one eye is blue, the other is angry, and maybe this one is serious.
Very good, Zayd.
Okay, so we have Skeletor, but this Skeletor is Batlam Skeletor.
And what does that mean?
It means he can change his logo. So this would be his normal logo, this would be his card logo, and this would be when he's very hurt because he has 2 scars. And on the above one, he only has 1 scar.
Great.
That
is Stratos. I don't know much about Stratos. Actually, I never owned him as a kid. So I don't really know much about him. Honestly, I just know that his name is Stratos, and he's one of the obviously part of the MOTU action figures. So MOTU is Masters of the Universe. Actually, so basically, I just know him as Stratos, and like I said, I never actually saw him in any of the cartoons or owned him as a kid.
He looks like an old man.
Well, guy looks a bit more like Beastman, kind of, Okay.
Okay, so why don't you tell us who this is?
Dragster. Dragster, again, I don't know much about. Again, I only found out recently about him. Never owned him as a toy or saw him in a cartoon, but I hear he's one of the Horde. So, obviously, not a good guy.
So he's also very detailed. He's a bit heavy, and he has this wheel, so you can slide him on the floor.
Oh, great.
I never really heard of him.
And that is Webster. And without his armor, he could actually climb with his kind of like abseiling kit, which we don't have.
Oh, okay. So
This is Roboto.
So I've noticed as you turn Roboto's legs, he starts to open and close his mouth, and also like the tools in him start to move like.
Yep.
Very nice.
And that is Cyclone. He's a good guy. I owned him as a kid, and difficult to get the Cyclone with the actual sticker, as you can see. Let me see the sticker.
Okay.
So yeah, exactly. It's very difficult to get that.
Yes,
not that difficult, but as in it's obviously worth a lot more with that.
There's something at the back so you can turn him.
Yep. Okay. Next.
Okay.
That's Hodak's weapon. Yeah.
All, and we have these were the accessories that came.
And here we have all the He-Man figures in all its glory.
We forgot Merman. His legs are broken. Unfortunately, I don't know why.
That's Merman there. So as you can see,
This is Skeletor.
and that's it, folks. One last look at these guys. So not a bad collection, guys. I think that does it for me collecting the He-Man toys, because I pretty much have most of them except He-Man Faker and one or two other guys I wasn't too bothered in getting. Okay, folks.
So let's start. This is Skeletor Button.